were not so great, if he were not so phenomenal, if he was not such a winner, he would not have been able to pull this off.
Stephen A. Smith is telling everybody who has any comments or thoughts of Bronny James playing next to his dad in the Lakers uniform and being a part of that marquee franchise that they are haters. Let's get into this, guys, because I really want to hear what Stephen A. Smith has to say. As you guys know, I already am not a fan of Bronny James being in the league, not just on the Lakers, but I am not a fan of him being in the league. I just don't think that he's ready. But let's hear what Stephen A. Smith has to say about this. Make sure you guys get in here, subscribe to the YouTube channel, thumbs up, like the video. Let's go.
It doesn't negate the fact that this is one of the greatest players to have ever played the game of basketball. He is on the Mount Rushmore of basketball. And on top of it all, what he has done for the game is immeasurable. And my appreciation for LeBron James and our appreciation collectively as basketball fans should always be, as he would state, surreal, to say the least. It is a damn travesty that you got people running their damn mouths acting like it's a problem that he got his son on the team.
Let me stop this guy right here before I freaking smack this guy in his face. Stephen A. Smith, bro, who are you, bro? Like, seriously, who are you to come out here and say that you have a problem with people criticizing a guy, a billionaire, bringing his son into a marquee franchise organization, which they are desperate as crap, by the way. Yes, people can have opinions. Hey guys, I'm not an advocate for what Bronny is doing right now, because I just don't think that he deserved that chance. I think that he was forced into the league because his dad is on his way out of the league and he wants this to be a part of his Last Dance documentary of some sort, right? And Bronny James is not prepared. I wouldn't have a problem if Bronny James got drafted the natural way into the NBA. But the process and the way that LeBron James and Rich Paul handled it, telling people not to think about drafting their son, his son, saying that he was going to go play international if a team were to select him, I do have a problem with that. I just think that it was cheating the game. I think that it was insulting the game. No integrity for the game, not respecting the integrity for the game. But then you're going to have clowns like Stephen A. Smith coming out here, and all he's doing is just trying to get a hot take, guys. This is a devil in disguise, man. Stephen A. Smith, man, is a devil in disguise. He'll play both sides. He doesn't like LeBron James. And I know that he believes, being a guy who has covered basketball for a while, I know that he knows Bronny James is trash. But you think he's going to come out and say it? Nope. He's old buddy with Shannon Sharp.
Ladies and gentlemen, LeBron has earned this. Bronny has something to prove. Bronny has something to earn. He's got a...
Okay, let me ask y'all this. How has LeBron James earned this? I mean, like, is LeBron James the first NBA player to break a lot of records and stuff? Yes. Longevity record? Yes. Possibly because of what Chael Sonnen, the UFC fighter, you know, the guy who gets the PEDs that LeBron James uses. Probably why he's breaking all these longevity records. I'm just saying, but they're not going to come out in the media and talk about this. You know it and I know it. But what makes LeBron James a candidate that's like, hey, even though Michael Jordan is the greatest, even though Larry Bird was a legend, Magic Johnson was a legend, right? All of those old, phenomenal talents who have several offsprings, several sons. I mean, like, you didn't see them do any of that. So cut it with that. Stop it. Stop creating a narrative. And the type of narrative that Stephen A. Smith is creating is why people foolishly fall behind it and believe it. He has a lot of subscribers. He has a huge base, and people are going to believe what this guy says, even if they're not competent enough to know that this guy is full of shit. So if he says that LeBron James deserves it, and he's nearing 800,000 subs and 400,000 people have believe it, then that's 400,000 people who have been fed BS. Straight up is BS. I'm just gonna call it like it is, man. I don't get it. I think that you do your service, get out when it's time, and then you let your son find his way. Hey guys, I served in the Army, right? I don't know if there's a lot of people out there listening to this video and you guys served in the military. When it was your time, did you say, okay, it's my son time? Did you really want your son to, just get into the military? Or did you want him to make that decision as a man, go through basic training, go through boot camp, go through the hardships, the tough times to become a better man? But you're not going to volunteer him for that. I don't think nobody would, if I'm being honest. You might suggest it, but you're not going to do it. So let's stop it. Stop it, please.
And the effort over a lengthy period of time to show that he's worthy of being in the NBA, all of that is true. But in terms of the skids being greased, pardon the phrase, so Bronny James could be on the Lakers as opposed to another NBA team, why is that a problem?
Here they go. Here they go. Here they go. Coaches, executives do it. That is a very lazy take. As I said yesterday, most people who do these type of things, let's be honest, and I know there's situations where people may not be as confident. In this situation, Bronny James isn't the ideal prospect, but most of these people who own these organizations, these Fortune 500 companies, if they own it, then they can choose who they want to come in, and typically they teach their offspring how the business goes, and they are prepared when it's time to take over. Here's the problem. Bronny James isn't prepared, sir. He isn't ready, sir. So chill out, sir.
A whole host of folks throughout the world of sports that facilitate things, that engage in a level of nepotism that we all notice because it's flagrantly obvious. Are you kidding me? This is Bronny James, the son of LeBron James. And when we think about the NBA and what it has become, and the $76 billion 11-year deal they recently signed with various television networks and streaming operations, I got news for you. Is that possible if it were not for LeBron James? You have any idea what LeBron James has done for the game of basketball? What LeBron James has done for the world of sports?
I get what you're saying, man, but this is why you can't dance with the devil. As I told you guys, Stephen A. Smith is a devil in disguise, man. Like, you still have to have morals, man. You can't sell your soul. You see what he said? He said he led with the number one thing. The love for money is the root of all evil. He led with money. He led with 76 billion. He's thinking about the money, but he doesn't have enough heart. He doesn't have enough man in him to really respect the game. It's integrity. Trust me. LeBron James isn't the only person that has grown the league. The league has grown and expanded because of other great talent as well, right? And let's be honest, man, LeBron James has changed this league into what it is now. I will give him that. It's very soft. It's very passive. And it's mid, if I'm being honest. It's not competitive like it used to be. It's not physical like it used to be. The WNBA is. That's all I'm going to say.
For him to have his son on the team with him, I got no issues with it whatsoever. I have zero issue with it whatsoever. LeBron James has earned that. Bronny James has something to prove. Fair enough. But LeBron James has earned it. He has earned our respect, our reverence, our deference, our appreciation for us to look at something that he wants and say, excuse me, can we do that for him? Yes, we can. If he were not so great, if he were not so phenomenal, if he was not such a winner, he would not have been able to pull this off.
Man, I'm just going to stop it right here, guys, because, I mean, like, I feel like this guy, Stephen A. Smith, may just get worse if I don't. But I just have to say this, guys, regardless of what a person has done for the game, you don't think Michael Jordan could have done this? Like I said, no. That's why LeBron James will always be number two, because we already know that this is some type of plot. This is some type of self-interest. I'm quite sure that they, are enjoying the moment together. I think that there's, a cool moment. But the truth of the matter is, we're going to see how Laker Nation feels if the season doesn't go as planned. Because it sounds like LeBron James has already told the Laker Nation that they should not put any expectations on them. So just remember this moment. You hear how Stephen A. Smith is sounding now? He's a snake Eventually, he's going to have to come out and tell the truth about Bronny James, and he's going to sound just like me in this video. Let me know your thoughts, guys. Subscribe to the YouTube channel, guys. Thank you for watching. Drop those comments in the comment section. I will see you in the next one. Peace.
Yeah.